What's up, guys? Welcome back to Aota Picks. It is week 4 of the NFL. My name is Garrett. I'm joined with Jesse.
What's up, fellas? How we doing?
Last week in week 3, I had a down week for sure. Definitely a down week. Jesse had a great week on the other hand, though.
Yeah, the only bet I didn't hit was Minnesota.
Yeah? You had the under in that.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. They won like 31-30.
Yep, a lot of points in that one. I was 5-8, but I was only down 1 unit. I've hit 3 teasers in a row now.
4-1. Can't complain.
Can't complain. You can't complain. Jesse was 4-1. He was up 4 units on the week.
Yes, sir.
He had a couple underdog money lines there, too.
Yeah, Kansas City.
And then the Packers, right? The Packers is the other
Packer
one.
money line.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Some great plays there. On the 2020 season, I am now 17-21-1, but up 2 units. Jesse is 12-6-1, and he is up 6 units.
Balling out. That's how we do it.
Great start to the season for you.
Great start to the season. Although I did take the Jets on Thursday.
Yeah, you know, that doesn't look great, but it's all right. It's all right.
They were in it most of the game.
Yeah.
Like, it really was. I was kind of scared. I mean, shit, the Jets are going to win a football game.
They were hanging in there. I had the Broncos money line, but I also had the under, so.
Oh, so did that.
Ended up evening out on me.
Wait, listen to this story.
Okay.
So I'm at the golf range on Thursday, right before the game, and I walk in, and the guy behind the register, is talking about odds. So I ask him, I go, "What odds are we talking about?" He goes, 22-1.
Yeah, this.
Melvin Gordon over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. He had 64 yards and 1 touchdown, and then he broke off that 48-yard touchdown run. And I was just shocked.
That guy had
shocked.
Quite the night after that, I'm sure he had quite the night.
I think he said he put like 75 on it. So that would, if my calculation, $1,600.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of freaking money.
It's a good payday. It's a good payday. Yeah, good for him. All right, now we get into these week 4 games. The NFL's starting to get hit with the COVID here. This is the first week that we've really seen it. Titans game postponed. The Patriots now, Cam Newton this morning announced that he has COVID.
Great.
So
Thanks, Cam.
Yeah, there's, some of these games could be altered by the time Sunday morning rolls around. Let's hope not. Let's hope that's all we have this week. But
the other thing is, I would say to place your bets at 12:50.
Place them right before game time.
Right before game time. You don't know what's going to happen.
You have no idea.
Now that Cam has COVID, who else has COVID?
Exactly, yeah. So we start off. We have Colts as 3-point favorites going into Chicago this week against the Bears. Over-unders at 43.
I kind of like that over.
It's an interesting matchup. It's a very interesting matchup.
To say the least. I mean, the Colts have looked good, but they've played the Jaguars, the Jets, and the Vikings. So stomp the Vikings, though.
Yeah, they did. Defensively, they look really good.
Yeah, they
looked really good. The Bears, on the other hand, I mean, 3-0.
Yeah.
You can't hate when you're 3-0. Nick Foles is now in at QB, so that's another just who knows.
They're winning games.
They're finding ways to win. I mean,
right.
I have quite the stat for you here. So the Bears have a 31 point differential in the fourth quarter, highest in the NFL, and they have a minus 13 point differential in the first 3 quarters.
Ooh.
It's been a tale of not even a tale of 2 halves. It's a tale of
1 quarter,
3 quarters and 1 quarter.
Yeah, it's not even 2 halves at that point. My thing is it's just I can't bet on Phillip Rivers. He's a betting nightmare.
Yeah, I agree.
He always fucks you somehow.
I agree.
Somehow he'll always come back and get you. So
this is one game I'm just gonna have to stay away from personally.
Yeah, I have
way too many question marks going into it.
And that's why me and my roommates were talking about it. I'm staying away from this game completely.
Yeah.
I might look for the over. Might look at it. But that would be it.
Yeah, I mean, possibly the over. One thing that's interesting, Frank Reich was the Eagles' offensive coordinator when 2017, when Nick Foles came in, obviously, and won the Super Bowl. He is the Colts head coach. So he's going up against Nick Foles. I mean, if there's anyone that knows Foles, it's him. Could give the Colts an advantage defensively for sure. And also a stat, Foles is 4-12 against the spread as the starter, not on the Eagles. So, historically, he's not been great as a starter.
Especially against the spread.
But yeah, there's just so
It's
many different questions in this game.
I'm not a fan of this game.
I suggest staying out of it. Unless you feel very strongly about one side, I suggest staying out of it. All right, next game we got the Saints as 3-point favorites going to Detroit to take on the Lions. Over-unders at 54.
Again, I'm staying away.
You're staying away? I don't hate the over.
I don't hate the over. I just hate the Saints -3.
Okay, that's fair.
But I don't think Detroit wins the game.
You don't think so?
No,
I mean, you
but
gotta go Saints -3 then, right?
No.
No? Okay.
You know, the Saints don't have the Saints have looked flat without Michael Thomas.
Yeah, Michael Thomas is still out.
So, I mean, of course he'll come back next week to play the Chargers. Just butt rape
There
us,
you go. There you go.
Of course. But no, if without Michael Thomas, they just look flat.
Mm-hmm.
Like every pass is a dump off to Kamara, and then he runs for 500 yards.
Which just surprisingly worked. I mean,
yeah.
they couldn't stop Green Bay from scoring, but the Saints were keeping up offensively until that the fumble from Taysom Hill.
Yeah, well, I mean, New Orleans just looks flat.
Yeah.
There's nothing about New Orleans that makes me say, okay, I'm confident in betting in them.
Fair. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be an interesting one. Matt Stafford has historically played very well against the Saints. He averages over 300 yards against them in his career. Then 5 of the 7 matchups between these teams, the winner has scored over 30 points. So I expect the same, obviously.
These games
good looks for the over.
Usually the Saints and the Lions are always very high scoring.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like the Lions.
Kind of like the Lions. Okay.
But +3 is just like, I mean, -3
I can't bet on
Saints.
I can't bet on the Lions here. I think the Saints would be bigger favorites if the Lions didn't just beat the Cardinals, which I think was more on the Cardinals than the Lions.
Yeah, but I think going based on that, I think the Cardinals are going to come back and whoop this week. They're pissed about last week.
Yeah, I think the same thing, but yeah, I don't know. I would definitely favor the Saints in this one, personally. Next game we got is the Cardinals coming in as 3-point favorites at Carolina. A lot of road favorites this week.
Yeah, I actually like it.
I love the Cardinals in this spot. I mean,
So
the Panthers look good against the Chargers, but they're a weird team to me. The Chargers didn't look great.
Awful.
Yeah. Also, the Panthers had a really good first half and then just didn't
Blew
do a
it
whole
in the
lot in the
second.
second half.
Didn't do
Yeah, they
anything
tried to
in the
give the
second.
Chargers the game there. And like we said, Cardinals after that game against Detroit, I think Kyler's going to be pissed. He's going to have a bounce-back game
Yeah,
here.
I think he's going to run all through their defense.
Yeah.
And I don't see them losing. I don't see Arizona losing.
I don't know. I don't think so, but also I didn't think they'd lose to the Lions either last week. Then the Panthers last year, too, had 8 sacks against Kyler when they played.
Yeah, but
It's a different team this year.
It's a way different team. And
Kawan Short is back, though, on the defensive line this game.
I don't really think that makes a difference.
Okay, fair enough. Then notable injuries for the Cardinals. Buda Baker and Chris Banjo in the secondary are
Are they both out?
They're both officially out. DeAndre Hopkins I think he's still questionable for this one.
I don't know. I'm still going to ride Cardinals.
Yeah,
Still gonna ride
I think Cardinals is the right play here, though. But it is interesting.
I don't see them losing. Like I can't in my head.
I don't see them losing 2 weeks in a row to 2 bad teams.
To 2 bad teams,
Yeah,
exactly.
I agree.
When they just postponed the Patriots Chiefs.
What did it get postponed to?
They didn't say yet.
Okay, I saw that earlier. They were talking about a Tuesday NFL game. So we'll see.
I wouldn't go play.
I think it depends on how many Patriots players come up positive, if any more do.
Well, I mean, there's like, 15 Titans now? Or 18?
Yeah, it keeps growing.
Yeah, well.
Not great.
The NFL thought they were going to play that game Tuesday. Yeah, you're bugging.
Yeah.
Not this week,
that
buddy.
changed quickly.
No.
All right, next game we got Bengals 2.5-point favorites at Jacksonville. Over-unders 49.
I like it. I like Cincy.
You like Cincy?
I think Joe could get his first win against a really shitty Jaguars team.
It's weird because the Jaguars we were talking about the first couple games are like, this team might actually be decent here.
Yeah.
And then a very big letdown game against Miami.
Man.
Gardner Minshew looked bad.
He was horrible.
He
was horrible last week
that was
against
strange.
Miami.
Miami had a little Fitzmagic going their way as well in that one.
Yeah, they did get a little lucky on some calls here and there, but Jacksonville couldn't get the offense moving, and that'll probably continue this week against Cincy.
Okay, interesting.
Although
I don't have a lot on this game, honestly. I'm staying away from it. I don't have a whole lot.
Me either, but
These two teams, I just think they're bad, and I don't know much more with them besides that.
Ride Joe.
All right, fair enough.
Big Dick Joe.
Next game, Cowboys against the Browns. Cowboys are 4.5-point favorites at home. I just think you have to love the Cowboys here.
At 4.5?
At 4.5.
You think they're really going to win by a touchdown?
Yeah, I do. I think the Browns are a terrible team. I'm not going to lie.
They won last week?
They did against Washington, but Washington was like...
that doesn't really count as a win.
Yeah.
That's like a, hey, thanks for showing up.
Every time it flipped back to red zone, it felt like the Browns were in their own territory off a turnover. I'm like, the offense didn't really show me that much because they just kept getting the ball in their own field position.
I agree. But, like, every time you play Washington, it's like, thank you for coming out.
Pretty much,
It's not even a game.
Yeah, unless you're the Eagles. So, the over-under is 56. I don't know if the Browns can keep up with that.
Yeah, I don't really think so either.
Yeah.
I like the Cowboys in the game. I just don't know if I like the spread.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tough 4.5 is a tough line.
Yeah.
I'm hoping tomorrow it drops
Here's the thing.
to like 4.
The Cowboys are 0-3 against the spread to start a season for the first time since 1989. All right, our next game, we got the Texans, 3.5-point favorites against the Vikings. Texans are the home team in this one. Over under 53.5.
I think people are down on Houston. I think Houston has played 3 really good teams.
They've had a terrible schedule.
They have a horrible schedule.
Like they've been absolutely fucked up.
And I don't think they're such a terrible team.
No, I think they're a good team actually. I think they showed some things. They were beating the Steelers for most of that game.
Yeah.
I think they showed that they are a legitimately
team.
Decent team out. At least a decent team.
I think they win. I would buy a few points.
Vikings have not impressed this year. They really haven't. They should have pulled out that game against Tennessee, but Tennessee hasn't been good this year either. Tennessee skated by on a few wins.
Oh, he should have handed that off.
And Boston College couldn't score the 2 points, so fuck me over.
Tough.
Tough looks, boys. Tough looks.
Rough day on the college football.
Boston College plus 500 live bet. Couldn't get the equalizing 2-pointer. Damn it. All right. Well, back to this Texans game. So yeah, I mean, I like Houston here.
So do I.
But Houston is allowing the league the most rushing yards in the league so far.
Nice.
They're giving up 188 rushing yards per game, while Dalvin Cook and the Vikings are averaging 6 yards per carry to start the season.
Sounds good to me. Keep giving it to him. I have him on like all of my fantasy teams.
Yeah. So I mean, Dalvin Cook is about to have a huge game. Also, I guess it's kind of skewed because the Texans have played Baltimore and the Steelers
and the Chiefs
who like Clyde Edwards-Helaire has been great running the ball. So I mean that's definitely skewed, but I don't think they have a great rushing team. Vikings have a good one.
I guess we'll find out.
Yep. And the Vikings are an NFL best since 2014, 27-10-1 against the spread following a loss.
Nice.
So
that's
3.5.
I like to hear.
3.5 could be a close game. I don't know. I could see that one going either way. Now that I think about it more, I could see that one going either way, honestly.
I thought about this game for a while last night, and I was like, Houston is not as bad as everyone thinks they are. But Minnesota isn't as good as people think they are. So I guess we'll find out on Sunday.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see on Sunday. It's gonna be like it's a big like measuring, I think, matchup to see where both teams are at.
Yeah, I agree.
Next game, we got Seahawks minus 5.5 at Miami. This is the most
Lay the
intriguing spread to me.
Lay the wood.
Yeah,
lay the wood.
I mean, it's one of my locks. I'll say it early. It's one of my locks.
Lay the
I don't
wood.
know what we're doing saying 5.5 here.
Lay the wood.
I'm looking at everything besides Boston. I'm saying Boston College watching this game. My bad. Besides Miami with Fitzmagic coming out against the Jaguars, I don't see how you like Miami at all in this.
Yeah,
I have absolutely nothing pointing towards them.
And Russell Wilson is playing out of his
mind. Yeah.
So I have no reason to not bet against the Seahawks.
Yeah.
I have this problem with like my soccer bets where if one team wins me money consistently, I'm gonna keep betting on them until they lose.
Yeah.
Seattle,
Keep rolling Seahawks.
I have rode them every week.
Mm-hmm. Against the Vikings, like, come on.
I'm going to take them till they
Or
lose.
against Miami, I mean.
I'm going to take them
it's
till
so
they lose.
easy. It's so easy. And Seahawks are going East Coast at 10 a.m.
Doesn't matter.
Which is always weird, but they're 7-1 against the spread in the last 3 years playing 10 a.m. games.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter to me.
It does not. The Seahawks have actually been historically very good going East Coast. So
doesn't matter to me.
I don't see how it's 5.5. I would say hammer that. We'll give our picks later, but I'd be hammering that line for the Seahawks. Next game, we got Ravens, the biggest spread of the weekend. Ravens, 14-point favorites going to Washington.
I'm not touching
Over under 45. You're not?
I have no interest
I think
in
this is one you just look at it and you're like, Ravens by 1 million.
Do you know what the money line for this game is?
I
1,000
No.
minus 1,000.
Oh, man. Well, yeah. I'm still.
You would have to bet $100 to win 10.
14 points though. I'm like, I don't care if it's. I'd probably take it at 20.
Yeah,
I like the Ravens by 14 at least in here.
I don't know. After last week's debacle on Monday night, I don't want to.
That's why I like the Ravens even more.
Really?
Yeah.
I think they're gonna stomp all over.
I think they're gonna be very pissed.
They're gonna stomp all over them.
All over Washington. Yeah. I like the 14.
Now that I'm thinking about it,
It's big, but I like it.
I might have to throw some.
This is a statement game for the Ravens. This is a bounce back.
This is going to be a
them.
huge game for Baltimore.
And also, it's just like that defense against Dwayne Haskins.
Oh, he sucks.
We saw that defense get picked apart by Patty Mahomes.
Yeah,
Haskins is the opposite side of the spectrum.
That makes sense. Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback we've seen in 25 years.
Yes. So I love the Ravens here.
Me too.
All right, next game we got the Bucks as 7-point favorites against the Chargers. Games in Tampa. Over under 42.5.
I like the over.
Do you?
I like the over.
I'm kind of a fan of the under personally. I'm not taking either. I'm kind of a fan of the under.
I could see us losing 24-20, 21.
Yeah.
The over.
Yeah. I don't know. This game's weird to me.
This
is a weird one.
The Chargers looked awful last week. Couldn't really score. Field goal.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they moved the ball too.
Yeah,
they moved the ball.
That's the problem.
Field goals.
We can't score touchdowns.
That's why I'm like, that's why I don't know how I feel. Because Tampa, I think, has a good defense.
I think Herbert's gonna get lit up all week, all day. Herbert's gonna get hit at every single angle.
I agree. But yeah, I could see it being a defensive battle.
Yeah.
All right, next game we got our 1:00 games, 4:00 if you're on the East Coast. Rams as 13.5-point favorites against the Giants.
Lay the wood.
Over-under's 48.
Lay the wood.
Lay it down.
I'm saying Rams.
I mean, Rams by 1 million probably.
Yeah.
I think it's another one like the Ravens.
If it's, exactly. The Rams are going to go into New York. They're going to look Daniel Jones in the eyes, and they're going to laugh.
Yeah.
They're going to say, really?
I mean, just looking at the Rams, that comeback against the Bills proved a lot to me about the Rams. That they are a good team. Even though Josh Allen went down, won the game, whatever. The Rams are a good team. That comeback proved a lot to me.
Josh Allen literally had to make one throw that entire drive, pretty much.
Hey, don't hate on Josh Allen.
I'm not. I love Josh Allen. I love me some Josh Allen. He made a great throw in the corner of the end zone, though.
Yeah.
But the Giants suck.
Giants are terrible. I mean, that offensive line is horrible. They're about to go against Aaron Donald.
He's going to eat.
Oh, shit.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Right in Daniel Jones.
Yeah, it's not going to be great.
It'll be over by the second quarter.
It is not going to be great. The only thing I see that has gone against the Giants, interesting little nugget here, 3 of the last 4 games that the Giants have been double-digit underdogs, they have won outright. Which is interesting. It's interesting. Their money line plus 615. So, just something to keep in mind. You want to sprinkle a little on that Giants money line, see what could possibly happen,
Don't even waste your money.
I think it's a waste of money. I think you're throwing away whatever you sprinkle in on it.
It's funny. Speaking of wasting money, I saw a tweet yesterday.
That did make my ears perk up a little bit when I saw 3 of the last 4. That's as double-digit underdogs. That's kind of insane.
Yeah,
that's kind of insane.
That is really insane.
But yeah, I don't think it's a trend that follows.
Listen to this tweet I saw yesterday. It was the Jets are 750 to 1 to win the Super Bowl.
Oh my god!
So if you bet $100, you're losing $100.
Yeah. Okay.
That's literally like the same thing with the Giants. You bet on the Giants, you're just losing money.
Yep, exactly. You bet $100 on the Giants, you're losing
$100.
Yeah, fair. All right, we got the Bills as 3-point favorites going into Vegas. Over under 53.
I like Buffalo.
I love Buffalo.
I like
love
them with the
Buffalo
spread.
here. I still think the Raiders are overhyped, even though they just went and lost to New England, which proved to me they're overhyped.
They got
And now they're
killed
still
by New
overhyped.
England. They got killed by New England.
They got killed by New England. They couldn't do shit again. I mean,
No,
New
they
England
couldn't-
just completely shut down Darren Waller.
They completely shut down
started
Josh Jacobs.
double teaming checkdowns from the tight end and running back, and Derek Carr couldn't do anything. Yeah. So Bills have a great defense. I love Josh Allen.
I'm laying the wood on the
staying
spread
with
and
it.
the money line.
Yeah, I'm staying with it. The Raiders have a banged up secondary too. It looks like Abrams is probably out. They have a corner who's probably also out. So I mean, Josh Allen's about to throw all day on them.
He's gonna eat.
He's gonna have a great game. Yeah, the over in Bills games this season too. Something to look at. 3-0.
Let's make it 4-0.
Over
What
under
is it?
53. I could see the Ravens still putting up some points. The Rams were able to put up a lot last week against Buffalo. I think Buffalo puts up a ton against them though.
Against the Raiders, yeah, me too.
So I don't hate the over there.
No.
All right. Then we got Sunday night. A late Sunday night change here for a pretty shitty game, if I have to guess. We got 49ers as 7.5-point favorites against the Eagles. Over under 45.
I don't know.
I don't love 7.5.
No.
I don't love 7.5 with
No,
the 49ers
me either.
backups. Yeah.
Not with the bat. But you know what? Wentz sucks right now. Wentz
Wentz
couldn't hit a
does
barn if he was
suck,
standing
man.
10 feet in front of it.
Yeah, he's not great.
He couldn't hit a barn if he was literally. If you were a barn and I'm Carson Wentz, he would miss. That's how
Fair.
awful he's been all year.
Yeah.
So
Fair.
I'm not confident betting this game.
Dude, I forget what the stat was, but I saw some stat about Mullins so far in his career, and he's actually been, like, outstanding.
Yeah, no, Mullins is a good quarterback.
He's been a good quarterback.
No, Mullins is very good.
Yeah, so I think at this point in the season, too, like, you're taking Mullins over Wentz in, like,
Yeah.
just about any situation.
I'm going to take Mullins.
It's crazy to say. Hot take, maybe, but I'd take Mullins over Carson Wentz
If
right
I'm
now.
Philadelphia, they have to consider starting Hurts.
Yeah, 100%.
That's how bad Wentz has been.
I mean, there's been some, like, fake Twitter accounts tweeting that Hurts is the starter
Yeah, I
over
know.
Wentz now, which...
Some fake Twitter account
It's believable at this point, though.
yesterday got me thinking that the Packers signed Kaepernick. It was like 1 year, 2.3, and I was like, wait, really?
No, that's not gonna happen. I feel like even when Kaepernick does get signed, it's like you're just
No
gonna
one's
be like,
gonna
this is
believe
fake.
it. Yeah.
This is fake.
That's-
It could be SportsCenter. We'd be like, nah, it's a fake SportsCenter account. Our Monday night game, we have the Packers 7-point favorites against the Falcons. Over unders 57.
Lay the wood on Green Bay.
I'd say hammer the over, first of all. I'm taking
Yeah.
the over all day.
Yeah.
Love that.
I love that
Absolutely
over.
love the over. And then, yeah.
Lay the wood.
You got to love the Packers here. I
Gotta
mean,
love
they've
them.
looked so fucking good.
Dude, I can't
The Falcons
imagine-
are a shit show.
I can't believe that Green Bay in 2 out of their 3 games so far has been the underdog. They should be. I don't care who they're playing. They should be the favorite every fucking week.
Yeah.
It's Aaron Rodgers.
Which they're going to start being now.
Yeah, now
From
they
now
are.
on. They've proven themselves for sure.
Which I've taken them every single time. Always
Love
ride Rodgers when he's an underdog.
Yep.
He doesn't lose
That's
until the playoffs.
That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, I mean, this is like the Falcons too. We all know it. We all know the blown leads that are just
I can't believe they've done it twice
nonstop. Yeah. So I don't know. The Falcons could still be a good team, but they can't perform in the second half of games.
No, they can't perform at all, and it's a joke. It's genuinely
yeah.
a joke that the Falcons cannot finish a football game.
Mhm.
They can't finish one game.
They've
blown 2 massive leads this year. They couldn't even finish one of them.
to the Bears too. Like you blow a lead to the Bears, like
Bears.
you had. What in the fuck are you guys doing?
How did they blow that lead to Dallas?
That too. Like Dallas isn't that good.
They couldn't get 1 3 and out.
Yeah.
They couldn't get a 3 and out when they needed one.
They've blown 2 games this year where they've been over 99% favorites to win the game. Like, it's unbelievable at this point. It's unbelievable.
I hate that.
So
stat
I don't know
on
what the
ESPN.
odds are with Falcons first half, Packers second half. But I mean, could be a play, but I don't see the Packers losing at
I
any
hate
point
that
in this
ESPN
game.
win probability thing.
Yeah, that too.
I hate that shit.
too. But yeah, I don't see the Packers losing at any point. I think they dominate. I think the Falcons still put up a ton of points.
Yeah.
But overall, like the Packers. So the Packers are the first team in history this year to score over 35 points and have 0 turnovers in the first 3 games of the year.
Wow, that's a great stat, and that probably will continue Monday night.
Probably, I would guess so.
The Atlanta's
also,
defense is so awful. I don't even think they could stop.
They've given up 30 or more in their
Every
first
single
3.
game. Yeah.
Like There's going to be so many fucking
And
points in
points.
this game. Also, Matt Ryan and Aaron Rodgers in every average in their career matchups, 57.4 points per game. They've played. This is their 10th matchup of their career now. So I mean, you have to love the over.
Yeah, I love the over and I love the 7.
Yep, with it. All right. Well, let's get into our picks.
Yes,
then.
sir. It's that time.
You are first again this week. Would you
Yes,
like to go
sir.
first or second on your picks?
I will shout them out for the boys first. So I'm going to
All
take
right.
Arizona -3. I think
Okay.
that's a lock. I don't see Kyler losing 2 weeks in a row to 2 shitty teams.
Fair.
I just don't see it. I'm buying some points on this one, and I'm getting Houston -2.5 at -150.
Okay, gotcha.
I like the Seattle line. What is it?
5.5.
5.5.
5.5.
And I also like the money line -270. I think that's a really low money line.
Minus against the Dolphins? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
Are
agree.
you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
It
Minus
makes 0
270?
sense to me. This still makes 0 sense to me.
I like the Rams -850, but parlay it. You can't just take that straight up.
All right.
I was gonna say the Patriots +8, but
Yeah.
they're not
I mean,
playing
there's-
anymore
Yeah. Who the fuck knows when that game's happening?
ever. Bills -3, Bills -170. So
Love
take
that.
the spread and the money line,
Love that.
and the Packers -350. A lot of favorite money lines this week for me.
I have a lot of favorites too. This is a chalky week for us. It might not be great.
No.
Might not be great shit, but
I'm sorry. I have a teaser also.
let's hear the teaser.
Oh, I forgot. I have a teaser.
I'll have my teaser Sunday morning. I
So,
need to make one. I've hit 3 in a row now.
I took Jacksonville +9.5.
Okay.
The Chargers Bucks over 35.
Okay.
Tampa even. And over 36 Colts Bears.
All right. There you go.
30
Got
to
the
win
teaser.
60.
30 to win 60, so plus 200 on it.
I'll take it.
All right. My picks. I have no underdogs this week. Kind of concerning. I wanted an underdog, and
Yeah, me either.
I almost forced the Bears pick, and I'm like, nah, I don't
No,
like it though.
I don't like it.
I didn't like
I don't
any
like that game.
underdogs, so
I
yeah,
don't like that game.
we didn't go with any. So I got Seahawks -5.5 against the Dolphins. That is my lock of the week. You know what? I'm throwing 2 units on it. I decided 2 units. Seahawks -5.5 against the Dolphins. Lock.
I agree.
Then
I can't
Vikings-
I don't see that as a loss.
And Texans, I'm taking the over in that one. Over 54. I think Deshaun puts up a ton of points. Vikings are going to run all over the Texans. I
Yeah.
expect a lot of points,
Yeah.
similar to the Vikings last game against the Titans.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the
I don't trust either of these defenses, to be honest with you. And
Yeah.
their offenses can still score.
I mean, if Minnesota has the same game plan as they did last week, they could win. They're going to win.
They could. Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
can see
100%.
Houston. I took Houston. I want Houston, but I don't know. It's going to be a tough. That's
it's a little bit of a toss
that's like a
up for
pick
me.
'em.
That's why I like the over there.
He just missed the extra point.
Oh my goodness, Kentucky just missed the extra point in overtime. Ole Miss getting the ball down.
How do you
6.
miss that? I can make that.
We got Ole Miss money line, boys. Let's go.
I
All right,
can make that.
Cowboys -4.5
I
against
like
the Browns.
it. I like it.
I hate the Browns. I think the Cowboys have a big game here. Hammer the Cowboys. They're 0-3 against the spread this year. All changes tomorrow. Let's hammer that.
Yes, sir.
Ravens -14 against Washington. Give me all the fucking points. Give me Ravens by 1,000,000 in this one. Lamar Jackson probably runs for 200 yards this game.
Yeah, I could see it. I wouldn't be surprised if he does.
Yeah, I just think the Ravens blow him out by 30, honestly.
Yeah, I don't see how they
I think it's
don't.
going to be a lot. Other than Saints -3 against Detroit. I think it's time for the Saints to have a big bounce back game.
Did they lose last week?
They
To
did.
Green Bay.
They've lost twice in a row now. They don't lose this week. 3 points. I'll take it. The Lions just had a big win. You know that means the Lions are about to lose. So give me Saints -3. Other than the Bills -3 against the Raiders. The Bills are just a much better team in my mind.
Yeah, than the Raiders?
Yeah, they're a much better team to me, so I'll take them by 3.
The Raiders are awful. They're just so overhyped.
They're overhyped. They're probably the most.
They're in Vegas.
At least one of the most overhyped teams in the league right now.
Yeah,
Possibly
them,
the
Tampa.
most. Yeah. Other than my last pick, Packers and Falcons over 57. Hammer.
Yeah, I like that pick too.
Hammer.
That's going to be huge. That's going to be like each team can score 30.
They're going to score so many points.
So
It's gonna
many
be
points. It's going to be ridiculous.
Yep. So love that. And that's the picks. I'll have a teaser out Sunday morning for mine.
Let's get some money. Let's win some money this week.
Let's win some fucking money this week, boys.
Yes, sir.
Let's hit some winners. Let's have a great week. Yeah.
No.
Fucking shout out to my Padres real quick. I need to get
sir.
that in.
Hey.
Off to round 2 against the Dodgers.
Shout out to the Yankees, though. What a win in Cleveland. I've never been so scared about watching a baseball game in my life.
Yeah?
I had 100 on the Yankees.
Well, yeah. All right. That's fair.
Down 9-8 in the top of the ninth. Freaking out.
Damn. Oh, also.
But yeah, shout out to the Padres. Congratulations.
Shout out to the Padres.
To all you San Diegans. Congratulations. You guys
22
deserve
years
this.
and counting.
Yeah, you guys deserve this.
22 years and counting.
You guys deserve this. I mean, what Preller did, outstanding.
Unreal. Preller's
Preller's a goat.
just making mayor of San Diego.
Yeah.
AJ Preller,
Goat.
bless you, Preller. All right, gotta say real quick, look out. There's gonna be an Aota Picks Instagram, I believe, that will be going live on Monday. Gonna start giving daily picks in about 5 to 10 minute videos, breaking down picks from the day before, and then going into all the picks for that day. So look out for that. Twitter limits you to 2 minutes and 20 seconds of video. So you know what? Moving it over to Instagram. We'll still give out picks on Twitter and just separate segments. So just adding a little more to it. Yeah, we got anything else for this week?
No, lay the woods.
All right. Let's have a great week, boys.
Take the favorites and lay the wood.
Yes, sir. Heavy favorites. Let's hope for a boring week of favorites in the NFL.
Yeah, that'll be perfect for my bank.
That would be absolutely perfect. Thank you guys for listening.
Have a
We're
good day.
out.
Peace.